circuit.com and the director of the Austin Comedy Film Festival. We have an event coming up on November the 8th in Austin at the Austin Film Society Cinema. If you come down to Austin Comedy Film Festival Fall 2022, you're going to see all kinds of films, from mockumentaries to series episodes to funny music videos, comedy films, comedy films, dark comedy films, romantic comedy, sketch comedy, stand-up comedy, you name it. We got comedy. We got something to make you laugh. It's a fun program. All the content is 30 minutes or less. And we also focus on screenplays, great writing in the films of tomorrow. And we have a screenwriter joining us today who's an alum, Amy Santos. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, thank you for having me.
You have a history with our festivals of always giving us great work, and the screenplay is right there in line. Bottom Ballroom.
Yeah, so my sister and I actually worked on this. This is the first thing that we've worked on together. So first thing since we were kids, I should say, because my mom used to like make us get together and write songs together when we were really little. She played the guitar. But yeah, so she was talking to me and she said she'd always wanted to write something about ballroom dancing. And Strictly Ballroom is one of my favorite films. Like the music from it, I have as my ringtone. And so when she said that, I was like, well, we have to do this then.
That is funny. That is funny. Well, a ballroom thing, and I love the twist. I love how you worked it in there, and it's just really a fun ride. Creatively, I mean, you kind of touched on that a little bit, but what really sparked the interest in to say, you know what, this is going to be something that we write. This is a story that we write.
I think we kind of had a really crazy mom. We mentioned she's the one that had us write songs, and so the mom in here is based on our mom. And our mom always she genuinely always wanted to be famous. I felt bad for her at times because she was also Mormon and she played the guitar, and they don't allow you to play the guitar in the Mormon church. If she played piano, she would probably be like a famous Mormon pianist or something like that. So we were talking about it. We made that like our mom. And then we also had a time where not because of the reason, in the script, it's because one of the sisters runs off with her boyfriend basically, and so they don't talk to each other for a decade. And my sister and I don't think it was a decade, but we definitely had a long period where we didn't talk to each other, and that was also because of our mom. And so there were a lot of parallels. And it was nice to work that out. And we had a lot of fun writing it. And there wasn't any what was nice about it is we weren't trying to get back at each other the way that people in the script were. We had a lot of fun writing it, and that so it was basically we kind of based that character on our mom.
All right. Well, any plans to shoot this? Is this one of those things that you wrote it thinking we're going to produce this at some point, or are you just trying to find a production company to kind of take it over?
I am fine with either of those things. We're not actively looking for production companies just because I'm not able to right now. Neither of us are really able to right now. It's also not our baby. We're the only ones who could possibly do it. I work with a lot of screenwriters, and I've met those screenwriters who are no one can do this but me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would do really well with this. It's a fun script. I think it's universal. I think there's enough in it to where it would appeal to a larger audience. And so, I'm just not that kind of person where I'm I have to do this.
Gotcha. Well, what do you have planned for the future? What it sounds like things are busy. What are you working on?
I'm working on more screenplays because I'm always working on those. I also work with my two adult children. They're both animators, and so I work on some animation stuff with them. I mostly just do like editing for them. And like I've done voices for some of them just because like I was available and that was the reason that I'm in it. And so, yeah, I just, just keep working on art. What else is
All
there to do?
right. Yeah, good stuff. And is there anything else you'd like to add before we go?
Yeah, before we were talking about, I was talking about how I tutor children
Yeah.
for the state of Texas,
Mhm.
and also through another program that's just like throughout the United States. But I was commenting on how children right now feel very behind, and
Mm.
no one has told them that they're going to catch up and it's going to be okay. So if you have any children in your life, read with your neighbor's kid, with their permission, of course. Teach some kids
Sure.
some math. Anything that you can do to help children is appreciated right now. And then I also wanted to thank you guys so much for selecting our work. We worked really hard on it, and it's nice to have people like you appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. It's an excellent story. It's an easy thing to select. And I hear you. It resonates with me about the children. And I know that's the story of the day, is just how some have fallen behind. It's a nationwide issue that we're all trying to tackle and get the kids up to speed. And we've definitely, as a family, have gone out of our way to add extra tutoring and add extra classes and things like that. So powerful message. And you know what? There's only one way through this, and that's going to be, hard work and quality time, just kind of getting the fundamentals back and growing with the lost time we had during the pandemic. So
Absolutely.
thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you so much.